I want to welcome you back to Buffalo Bills Report tonight. We're going to talk about Liv's life, delusional fantasies about marrying a Trump supporter. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Liv's life is sitting in that apartment, and I'm telling you, her mental illness is getting worse. She actually thinks because she lost some weight and that she may get a BBL and a tummy tuck, that all of a sudden a rich man is going to come to that public housing complex, that Section 8 housing complex, and sweep her off her feet, that somehow she can fly on jets all around the world, have a big house, and have this spectacular life with a Trump supporter. But she forgot that she has 5 kids, 3 of them black, 2 of them multiracial, and you actually think that a Trump supporter will be looking at you? You actually think a man with wealth will be looking at you? What world is this woman living in? This mental illness is really off the charts now, because this woman simply sits in an apartment all day with those 2 children, and she makes things up in her mind that she believes will possibly or eventually happen in her life, and we know it's not. What value do you bring to any rich man? Any rich man that's a Trump supporter, what do you bring? Your intelligence? No. Education? No. Your nurturing of children? No. You have no class. You got tattoos all over your body. You look like you should be going with a member of the Hells Angels instead of a Trump supporter. But you think actually that a man with substance wants to be involved with you. And she believes that. She believes that she's the most beautiful thing in the world, especially more beautiful than a black woman. This is why she has so many problems with Nisha, because that black woman took her husband, that black woman took her family, that black woman right now is living in a house, that black woman has a new car. She has everything that Olivia wished she had, but she doesn't now. So she lives in that apartment with those 2 kids in her delusional fantasy world, thinking of things that she think at the age of 35 is going to drop on her, that hasn't dropped on a 21-year-old, a 22, 23-year-old model who's beautiful, have no kids, may be educated, may not be, but has more to offer than a 35-year-old woman who has been nothing but a pass around. So you telling me that that man is going to want you over that young woman that he can start a family with, or if he doesn't, just want to be around? You have the intellectual capacity of a 12-year-old. Some say a teenager. I say a 12-year-old. You can't form any conversations. All you do is rant and rave on YouTube. Can you imagine him taking you to a party or a ball or dinner date at the country club? Olivia Johnson, a woman who looks like a billboard with no class. This is what she thinks is going to happen in her delusional mind. But it's not going to happen. And many of her supporters who sit there and listen to this, something is wrong with them. Because this woman has wrecked her life. She had a good life. She had a husband who woke up every day, went to work, wanted to provide for his family, a man who took care of his children, loved his children. What any woman, decent woman, would want in this world. But that's not what she wanted. She thought it was a game. Didn't know that it was reality. And as soon as she was hit with reality, she found out that he woke up, found a new life, found a new woman, found a new family. And now you're stuck with these two children, these two content children that you can't get rid of. So now you lash out at Chrissy, you lash out at Jasmine, you lash out at Nisha, you lash out at Gerard, you lash out at ZELLE because you're miserable. And no man in this world wants to be involved, especially if he's older, with a miserable woman with 5 kids and got debt on her shoulders and got child support. Her mother is her worst nightmare, the enabler who has her believing that this is going to happen. She should be lucky if she gets any man that wants to be with her. Any man that wants to put up with her. Any man that deals with her more than a month will easily find out, if he's smart enough, that this woman ain't worth a damn dime. So she can come up here and give her big one, her big speech, and say what's gonna happen, but it ain't gonna happen for you, baby. You gonna be right there in that apartment with them damn 2 kids, hoping and praying that some man falls out of the sky and possibly sweeps you off your feet, but you are not worthy. You gotta be worthy. You gotta be in a position. You gotta be in the places where these men go to, and you're not. You're not even close. You're not in the ballpark. And it's not gonna happen, Miss Johnson. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section, because I know you got something to say about her delusional fantasies. I want to thank you for listening to Buffalo Bills Report. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.